Good morning, beautiful people. So I wanted to give you guys an update. I told you guys this is day 3. I've met with a naturopathic doctor, and part of my protocol is to actually eat as much as I like. The reason for this is because I accidentally put my body and my hormones into a famine state. And so my body started to hoard and harbor weight uncontrollably. In the past year and a half since me and my family moved to Texas, I have gained a little over 40 pounds, and I've never gained that much weight that quickly unless I was pregnant. And even then, every pregnancy I've ever had, I always usually lose about 15 to 20 pounds in the beginning, and then I gain back those 15 and maybe an additional 10. I've never gained this much weight this quickly, and it was like refusing to leave. And so I knew something was wrong. I knew something was off because my diet didn't change. I was still eating high quality food. Me and my family only eat organic food 90 to 95% of the time. I personally do not eat out anymore. I used to, but I stopped eating out. When I say eat out, I mean like restaurant style eat out. I do not eat out anymore because even when I would go to the best restaurants, the food still seemed to give me inflammation. Even if I was eating salad and salmon with olive oil and balsamic vinegar, even if I was eating as clean as possible, whatever it was causing my body to still be inflamed. And so I said, okay, I had to take a step back from that. Of course, I did not have any fast food, stopped going to restaurants, only making home cooked meals. And in the process of that, I was still gaining weight. Most of my meals consist of salmon, grilled chicken or baked chicken, homemade tortillas. Sometimes we have taco night, homemade pizza, a lot of salad, a lot of greens, avocados, yogurt with berries, homemade granola. What else? What else would we eat? Green drinks. And all of this is homemade, right? And I would most likely, because I'm not always very hungry, and so I would eat no more than 2 meals a day, which I figured was pretty good. Then I would also go through different moments of fasting where I would fast randomly because I was like, maybe I should just fast and see if I could lose a quick 3 pounds, of water weight and inflammation. And guess what happened? Even when I was fasting, I mean quite literally just water fasting from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., no food, even after just water fasting for 3 days, I didn't lose an ounce. I actually gained weight, and I was only drinking water for 3 days. I knew something was wrong. I'm not a big dieter. I don't diet. I never had to. But I started thinking, well, if I eliminate sugar and yeast, and if I eliminate this, and if I eliminate that, and maybe I won't have any dairy for 2 weeks, and maybe I was doing all the things, but unfortunately, it just didn't seem to work. And so when I finally met with a naturopathic doctor, they let me know that my body was, especially since I'm in my 40s, my hormones were shifting. I had a baby at 40. And so that's another hormone shift, because then you got to deal with postpartum. Just all the things. It was like a trifecta. Everything that could come together to create a hormonal crazy show is what happened to me. And here I thought I could self-diagnose myself and just kind of go back to what I would normally do. If I thought to lose 5 pounds, I could lose it. But in this case, and in this new season of my life, 5 pounds looked at me and said, girl, we staying. And so literally in a year and a half, I gained over 40 pounds and it did not want to leave. The last weigh-in I had was 3 days ago. Today is day 3. I was 215 pounds. Now I am tall. So because I'm 5'10", kind of 5'11" on a good day, it depends. My kids say I'm 5'9". Either way, I've always been about 5'10". I carry weight pretty well, but I've never carried that much weight. Back in the day, I was 145 pounds, soaking wet. And that meant I was a size 1, size 2. I was skin and bones, And again, at my height, I was very thin. I played a lot of sports, all the things. So not to give y'all too much background, I just want to kind of come to you guys and share with you what I am now eating, because this is what the doctor recommended. This is a huge plate of food. I would not normally eat this much food, but it does seem to be working. So I have half of a half. So I have like about a quarter of a large avocado, which I'm incorporating today. I did not eat it the first 2 days just because avocados, I'm not sure if I have a sensitivity to them or not. So sometimes it can cause some inflammation. So we're going to try it today and see what happens. But I have half of an apple. I have a can of smoked trout, which is absolutely delicious. And then I have 3 organic eggs with sauteed organic spinach. And then I have 2 pieces of sourdough bread. Again, this is not about low insulin. This is not about any of that. My doctor let me know that my body actually thought it was in famine mode. And so it started to hoard and hold on to any and everything it thought it had to, simply because I was self-diagnosing myself and causing myself to fast when I didn't need to. And not only that, there's also lifestyle changes. So when we moved to Texas, that was also really new. Then I started a new company. Like, there were so many other factors that played into why my body decided to say, girl, in order for us to protect ourselves, we're going to hold on to anything we can find. We're not letting anything go until we know that we are completely safe. And the way I'm teaching my body now how to reset and know that it is no longer in a famine, know that it is safe, and it is okay to relax. It's okay to rest. It's okay to eat. It's okay to do all of these things. This is part of my protocol. It's to eat. It's to actually eat. Don't restrict myself. It's to make sure that my body doesn't think that we're going into a hunger strike. That part, along with also identifying safety. So when I wake up in the morning, I start my day off with warm water, and I started drinking this. The doctor did not tell me to do this. I actually learned this from an Asian grandmother. And listen, y'all know them Asians be looking good at 75. So I said, listen, I'm gonna do what she say. And you know what? It does help. It helps in a major way. It helps to jumpstart your digestive system. It helps to minimize inflammation. And it just helps to it helps to just soothe your body into gear, to like wake it up gently, to tell it like it's time to digest, it's time to behave, it's time to act, right? But in a gentle way. This has been working. Today is day 3, so I'm gonna say this again. Day 3, today is Thursday. I have already lost 7 pounds. And I've been eating like this. I even had a donut yesterday, which I do not recommend eating processed, because I don't eat donuts like that. But I was out and I was like, the doctor said, no, don't count calories. I want to get me a donut. So I did. I went and got me a glazed donut, and it was delicious. And I was just like, let's see what happens. And just from a place of safety, from a place of rest, from a place of ease, I woke up this morning and I'm 7 pounds lighter. So I wanted to give you guys an update. This is day 3. I want to see if I can figure out how to edit in like a before and after of just 3 days, a 3-day difference, because I'm already slimmer in my face. My thyroid, which is here, is not, I believe my thyroid is here, but either way, if your thyroid is swollen or reacting a certain way or not acting the way it needs to be acting, you'll start to see swelling in the neck. That has also gone down significantly. And I also said this in one of my other videos. I think it was after day 1, the swelling in my knees and like my joints went away. I no longer felt achy. And so y'all, it's working, and we're going to keep doing it for the length of time that my doctor told me to do it. So I just figured I'd give you guys this heads up. It's day 3. I figured it was worth reporting because it's actually working. So I'll talk to you guys soon. And if there's any changes, I'll let you know. All right. Bye, y'all. This is for my 40 and up. This is for grown folk. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Bye.